What should be included in a tenancy agreement? Before renting or letting a property, it is crucial that both landlords and tenants comprehensively understand what a tenancy agreement is and what should be included in it. It should outline the terms and conditions of the tenancy so that all parties are aware of their rights and responsibilities. So let's take a look at everything that should be included in a tenancy agreement. Property details. Firstly, the tenancy agreement should contain all the details about the property that is being rented and its full address. A description of the property should also be outlined, as well as its included amenities such as parking spaces and communal facilities. Tenancy terms. The start date of a tenancy should be clearly stated so that both parties know exactly when the tenant can pick up the keys to the property. If a tenancy is fixed term, it should state the end date of the tenancy, while periodic tenancies should stipulate the conditions for terminating the agreement. Rent information. Information regarding the amount and frequency of rent payments is one of the most crucial parts of the tenancy agreement. The method by which rent should be paid must also be included, whether that be by bank transfer, direct debit or standing order. A clause that specifies the circumstances for reviewing or increasing the rent amount may be added. Deposit information. The amount that has to be paid as a security deposit and when it must be paid by is another piece of important information, as deposits in all assured short-hold tenancies, ASTs, must be put into a protection scheme. Details of the scheme must also be included in the agreement. Utilities and services. The tenancy agreement should clearly outline who is responsible for paying utilities such as electricity, gas, water and council tax. If there are any utilities or services included in the tenancy on the landlord's behalf, this should also be mentioned. Maintenance and repairs. A tenancy agreement should clearly outline the responsibilities of both the landlord and the tenant regarding maintenance and repairs to ensure the property remains in good condition. The agreement should specify that the landlord is responsible for major repairs and maintenance, including the structural integrity of the property, plumbing, heating, electrical systems and any appliances provided by the landlord. The tenant should be responsible for keeping the property clean and reporting any damages or needed repairs promptly. The agreement should also detail that the tenant must undertake minor maintenance tasks such as changing light bulbs and keeping the garden tidy. Prohibited activities. All the things that the landlord does not want the tenant to do on the property should be listed in the agreement, such as changing the locks, smoking or housing pets. It's also common for rules regarding subletting to be included in the agreement, as well as those limiting the property to residential use only. Signatures. Once all parties are satisfied that the agreement is fair, they must all sign the document to confirm that they accept all terms and conditions. These signatures must also be dated, as the agreement will become an official legal document. So, can the tenant request additional clauses? Tenancy agreements are negotiable documents, meaning both parties have the right to request modifications or additions to the terms before signing. If a tenant has specific needs or concerns such as permission to keep a pet, make alterations to the property or have guests stay for extended periods, they can propose these clauses to the landlord. If you are a landlord or tenant and would like more advice on a tenancy agreement, please give our Landlord and Tenant Advice Centre a call at Tiger on 01253 627 111 and we'll be more than happy to help.